These books are so good, I will literally sell my soul to read them for the first time again. Hello, welcome to my channel, Read with Bindu. Here we talk about books, book reviews, book recommendations, and all the bookish content. If that seems like your jam, hang around. Okay, today I'm going to talk about 10 such books which are literally so good, which will shatter your brain chemistry, that I would literally sell my soul to read them for the first time again. Let's dive into the video. First up, we have the none other than A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. Where do I start with this? This is a thriller book. If you're someone who is into mystery, thriller kind of genre, this is a must read for you. Basically, this book follows around this high school girl who was murdered by her boyfriend, and after murdering her, he takes his life as well. Then there comes our main character called Pip. She's a girl who goes to the same school, who is interested in this murder mysteries and solving all these true crime cases. She listens to all the true crime podcasts just like any of us. She wants to solve this case. She's hellbound on that. Then she takes the help of the boyfriend's brother, Ravi Singh, who is another main character of hers, who helps her in dealing and solving this mystery. And also the dynamic between Pip and Ravi, it's so cute. There's a romance subplot also in this book. It's a must. You have to read this. Okay. Next up we have The Heartstopper by Alice Oseman. What can I say? This is the cutest book out there. It is a graphic novel. Alice Oseman, when it comes to queer literature, she's a genius. She's a literal queen, I must say. Okay, this Heartstopper, basically we have these two boys, Nick and Charlie, who are high school teenagers. It's about them discovering their sexuality and them coming there or finding their way towards each other. It has all kinds of representation. We have lesbians, we have gays, we have bisexual, transgenders. Even in the further books in this series, there is AOS representation. So if you're someone who is in the spectrum, this is a must read for you. The next up we have The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. This is the third book in the Cruel Prince series or the Folk of Air series. This is a very famous book in the fantasy series. If you're someone who is into fantasy, oh, definitely check this book out. So what happens in the Cruel Prince? There is this entire fantasy world, the fairy world. There is a character called as Carden Greenbrier who is a main male lead. He's the prince in this kingdom. And then we have someone called as Jude Duarte, who is a mortal girl, who is just like any of us human girl, who is surviving this fairy world. It's all about the politics happening in this fairy world, how a human, normal human or the mortal human is surviving this fairy land, and also the dynamic between Jude and Carden. This is the entire book about. You have to read this book, it's so cute. Next up we have The Palace of Illusions by Chitra Banerjee Divakaruni. Okay, I must say I was confused in choosing a book by Chitra Banerjee Divakaruni because she is a queen. All the books that she writes, those are so good. I have also read The Forest of Enchantments by her. If you're someone who is into Indian mythology and Indian literature, she is the best author. You definitely has to check her out. So there's The Palace of Illusions. It goes around this character known as Draupadi or Panchale, who we all know, the female lead of this book, who is the character in the Mahabharata. It's about the entire Mahabharata or the events happening in Draupadi's life. We also get cameo of Krishna Bhagwan at multiple places. Draupadi is a very good friend of Krishna Bhagwan. We get this entire book from the point of view of Draupadi. Some people also call it as a feminist take of Indian mythology. You can call it. I don't know what to say, but I literally love this book. I would literally want to read this again and again and again. Okay, next up we have Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. Okay, coming up to romance genre or the rom-com genre. This book has all the best tropes that one can ask for. Enemies to lovers, fake dating, childhood friends, everything. Next door neighbors. Okay, basically these two characters, Liz and Wes. Both of them are childhood neighbors, but they hate each other. They're literally enemies since childhood. They want to kill each other. This is one parking spot that they keep on fighting for throughout the book. And then the Liz, the female main character, she likes someone. She wants him to catch the attention. So she asks Wes to get into fake dating relationship with her in order to make the other person jealous. But we all know what happens in terms of fake dating and what happens when it has enemies to lovers trope. So it's so cute. The angst is so good. The main character is not toxic at all. He's so cute and he's literally the greenest flag ever. So it's a must read if you're someone who is into rom-coms. Next up, I have Know My Name by Chanel Miller. Oh my god. Coming to this most serious book after talking about all these books. It's basically a memoir by Chanel Miller. She was someone who was a victim of SA in the Stanford case in 2000s. I do not remember the exact year, but it was a high profile case also. She was assaulted by someone when she attended a party in Stanford, and then there were these two guys who catch that person, who catch the perpetrator, and they get in touch with her, and they get in touch with the police, and they solve the case. This book, this literally moved me. I'm gonna tear up so much if I talk about it so much. She literally said, yes, there are men in this world who are very bad, who are very violent, who do the unthinkable things to other people, especially women. But at the same time, there are men like the other two dudes who saved her, who literally are so good. They just do good to the society, and they just don't care whether what are the consequences. They just care about what's right and what's not. We live in a society where such people exist too. Then why should we lower our standards? It should be the other way around. The perpetrators should change their behavior and become not the other way around, where we lower our standards. Oh my god, if that isn't the most beautiful thing I ever heard in my life, I don't know what is. So it's a must read. But if you're someone who are trying to pick this book, please do read the trigger warnings, and only make sure that you're in the right mental space to read this book. Also, if you're someone who is a victim, in the description down below, I will give all the helpline numbers. Please reach out to them. Okay, next up we have Once They Were Wolves by Charlotte McConaghy. Oh my god, I have to talk about this book so much because it is so underrated. I cannot believe no one knows about this book. It's basically about this woman who moves into a small town in Scotland along with her twin sister. In this town, there are human animal conflicts going on, basically with the wolves. There are wolves who are entering into the town and they're attacking humans. So all the farmers, they're attacking humans and also animals in the farms. So all the farmers are like, we don't want wolves in this region, just relocate them to some other place. Now this main character, she is an animal activist. She is a scientist who works in the field of animals in the biology. So she gets into this town to relocate the wolves. And what is the story going on around this? And we also have a murder mystery and a thriller crime going on. What else can we ask for? And oh my god, there are so many descriptions about the wolves, the pups of the wolves, and the synchrony between animals and humans. It's so good, it's so beautiful. Please do read this. Okay, next up we have I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jennette McCurdy. Oh my god, what a title. I'm glad my mom died. If that itself it's not intriguing, I don't know what is. Again, this is a memoir by Jennette McCurdy. She was a former actress, former Hollywood actress, child actress. She talks about all the things that goes around beyond the set, that goes around that things that deal with the mental health of child actresses, all the child actors, what all they go through and what is their relationship with the parents. Especially we get to see about the Jennette McCurdy's relation with her mother, who is kind of toxic in many ways, and she also talks about her own eating disorders, her mental health, a lot of things. Again, if you want to pick up this book, please read the trigger warnings, only then dive into it. Next up we have Kane and Abel by Jeffrey Archer. Again, this is one of my all-time favorites. It's a classic. It's a very long book, but don't get intimidated by it because Jeffrey Archer's writing, oh my god, it's so good. It just flows. It feels like you're literally living the book. You're in a movie. It just, the entire world is happening around you. That's how it feels when you read a book by Jeffrey Archer. Again, we follow two characters, Kane and Abel. One is in the US, the other is in the Russia, two extreme ends of the world, and how their paths get intersected. That is the story about. It's a story of revenge, friendship, bondings, connections. There are so many things going on. It's a must read. Next up we have the none other than the last but not the least, The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Oh my god, all of us love Hunger Games. Everyone has either read Hunger Games or watched the movie Hunger Games. The Katniss Everdeen, our character, the iconic, the most ever rebel in the entire history of literature or the movies. Basically, this follows this female character who is from a district in this kingdom. This kingdom is divided into 12 districts. So, district 1 is like the most elitist, or district 12 is the least. That's how you can say. So, our female lead is from district 12. Every year we have something called as Hunger Games. Two people from every district are selected and they're set into this arena and they're just set to kill each other. Literal teenagers, children are killing each other. There are so many games, kind of things arranged by the capital, who is owned by a president. It's so thrilling, it's so mysterious, and not just that, it is so raw. It deals with the rawest human emotions. It is a must read. If one book you want to take out of this entire list, I will recommend you the Hunger Games. Okay, that's all we have for today's video. Please let me know in the comment section what is your best read and what is the one book that you're going to pick from my entire list. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment. Thank you.